Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mags here, coming at you guys with another market review video. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into this. Let's start out where I took my first trade today. This was Friday. So today I came in and I did want to be bullish because I was aiming towards this NWOG, new week opening gap. Jumping into the 1 minute, um, when I was in this position in real time, I wanted, I saw us come into this fair value gap. I did see this chop, and I did want us to push from here, or at least sweep this liquidity and push. But the market, it displaced up over this short-term high, and it came back to this fair value gap and sent higher. But after it was sweeping liquidity, and we had a SMT right here with ES, I entered the trade off of a 2 minute closure with a 2 minute market structure shift here. But the thing is, when we went down, I guess I wasn't like as attentive to this gap. I was on the 2 minute chart, and it does look a little different. But on the 1 minute, it was a very ugly closure. Barely went through here. Then we hit that 1 minute, and we couldn't even pass halfway. This is me finding this after from reviewing the trade. So after that happened, we took my stop out, and then we sent down. Now I did want like a cleaner entry than what the market gave, but if I would have entered where I wanted to, it would have been too much risk for me to put on since I already had lost the trade. For example, right here, it would be 128 because I would want my stop up here. And from there, I already had lost $70 because the slippage here, as you can see, it took me out at 707 and my stop was at 697. So I got slipped really hard here because it pushed hard up. But yeah, this would have been the trade I would have took. It would have hit, but it just went above my risk parameters. So that's why I did not take it from there. But I did see it was a clean market, nonetheless. I was just too early to the gun here. I should have waited for something more A plus. Like this was more like a D plus trade, and it's a Monday as well. Like I kind of, in hindsight, I forced this, but in real time, I thought I didn't force it. But looking back at hindsight, I definitely forced it. But after we swept me out, it ran down all the way to London lows, and from London low, I wanted us to go to the new week opening gap. So I mean, we still had a lot to go. This is the London low right here. We swept that and went under midnight price. And this is where I tried to make the market do what I wanted it and didn't listen to the market here. So from sweeping London lows, we created a nice sweep of liquidity. We swept London lows, then we came up, swept it again, and then swept this liquidity and pushed up pretty decently hard. Not on a 1 minute, but on a 2 minute, it was cleaner. Um, that shows I just need to be, cycling more through my 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute. But nonetheless, I thought that we did hit a good liquidity sweep inside of a gap, and I wanted us to send down. So I sold off of this gap here, sweeping this high right here in the gap, and I wanted us to just continue down. But the market had other plans. So from there, the market rallied all the way back up, creating a market maker buy model off of the London low. So that was pretty clean price action. I was just too stuck on my bias. and that's what happens. You just gotta be nimble. You gotta adapt to what the market's telling you, not what you want it to tell you. So I mean, let's look at this 2 minute here. We went in, took London low, came under 12 midnight price, which would say we're in a discount for the day. And just like this says, don't short if any liquidity hasn't been taken. This example, I shorted a discount of the range, and we didn't tap into a significant high or a fair value gap. So we tapped into a 1 minute, but there was no higher time frame than that. But as you can see here, the 2 minute shows a way cleaner entry model pattern here, which I could have taken advantage of if I was paying attention to it. But I was just trying to look for shorts. I got stopped out. One thing I'd like to mention though is on the 5 minute, when we did close here, I was able to get out when that inversed that like that. But I didn't get out because I just wanted it. I've seen instances where my stop will get close to getting taken out, but it will just keep running. So that's my kind of my explanation of why I didn't take it out. But in hindsight, I should have really taken it out because we had to go back into a premium of this range to even keep going down. So, but we have seen the market where it just wants to just keep going down and down and down when it has a target in mind. But other than that, guys, those were my two trades for today. It was two L's for $151 total. Um, we'll see what the market gives us tomorrow. Hopefully we could pull a trade out if our model is shown. But other than that, this will be the video for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.